I've been making some very, very intentional changes in my business, things that I'm really excited about. I am building the business model around the life that I want to lead. And that's the point of having my own business, right? The freedom of creation, the flexibility of the time. But what I didn't expect to have happen as I'm putting this all together, as I've made these shifts and created the time that I wanted, everything in me is screaming that something is wrong. If my calendar isn't overflowing and the appointments have me what I call exhausted in advance, right? I'm anxious and exhausted just looking at the calendar. I'm exhausted in advance of going to do the things. Then something must be wrong. For too long, I have had the definition that busy is productive. So if I'm not busy, and I have time available, then something must be wrong. Something must not be working. But things are working. I have a plan that I'm so excited about. And truthfully, I'm actually ahead of schedule on a lot of it. I have created the time that I said that I wanted. But see, it's not just things like imposter syndrome or self-worth that gets in our way, but the actual definition of how we think things are supposed to work, how they're supposed to work. And one of the coaches that I used to work with used to tell me that, Erin, you're addicted to the hard. And I would be so annoyed with her because I swear I did not want things to be hard. I always wished they could be so much easier. And I did. I wished it could be easier. But what I finally figured out is I was also really holding on to the idea that if it wasn't hard and I wasn't busy, and if it didn't take a lot of time and effort, that something was wrong. But being peaceful isn't a problem. It's the point, right? It's the point. So do you even know, you got to ask yourself, right? Do you even know what to do when things are calm? Or do you create problems so you can solve them? Because it's not always supposed to be exciting. I call that problem solver problems. When you identify as a hard worker and you identify as someone who can solve problems, well, then you create hard work and problems in order to meet that identity. And I have talked to so many people who they just keep telling me they're sick of the hustle. They are tired of chasing business, tired of feeling that way. And I got tired of feeling that way myself. But then when I created this business model that is letting me do things differently, my entire being is screaming, no, that's not how this works, right? My entire nervous system is fritzing out on me. And it doesn't mean that there's not work to be done. There is. I always hesitate to say I'm working less because I don't want to give anybody ever the impression that there's not work to do. There's work to do. This is not about, magic visioning, poof, instant business. And it's absolutely not about just do this one thing type of marketing tactic. But it is about creating a vetted and specific business plan that creates more space in my life, that allows me to do the other things that are also important to me. My nervous system is throwing a fit about it. I say a lot of times, it's not more work, it's scarier work. You don't have to do more work to grow your business. You have to do scarier work. And a lot of times what I'm finding out is that scarier work can be just holding on to the new way of doing things. So it's important to ask yourself, are you running your business with intention or by reaction? Are you able to hold on to the intention? Because sometimes the expansion is not about doing more, it's about doing less. Maybe the scarier work for you is doing less work. Or are you filling your calendar with activities that have you busy, but not really moving in the direction of the life you want when you started your business? Because the first step is about creating your life with intention and creating your business with intention. And I get it. For a lot of folks, even figuring that out can be hard. But sometimes the harder part is not giving up or buckling to the internal pressure that's telling you to just go back to the old patterns that you've been trying to let go of. Sometimes the scarier work and the harder work is about letting that change happen and taking hold of it.